farther I go that way, the more behind me it is.
No one.
We've had this argument 6 times.
Hey, everyone, hold on, ready? Oh yeah.
That sounded good. I like that.
All right, guys, welcome to the KAP Show. Wait, here, let me tell you something. We got a very special guest. Look, we called out.
No, you know what?
Last night,
Yeah. we called out to the heavens.
Not last night. When was it?
No, the night before.
What was today's?
Wait, today
Whatever
is
day.
Sunday.
Last week episode, we were supposed to have the mighty, the great Will Pierce on board, and he decided to not come.
Yeah, he went to great lengths not to come. He drove his car and got in an accident just so he didn't have to come. He had someone rear end him in a parking lot.
That's how committed I was to not being on the show.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So, but okay. Can
wait really quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Paul says the further he moves over this way, the further he is out of the camera shot. Does that make any sense?
That's not what I said.
Will, is that what he just said? Will, hold on. Will, did he just say that exactly? Will, please answer.
Paul, I'm not trying to throw you under the bus, but to me it sounded like that's what you said.
That's exactly what you fucking just said.
That's what it sounded like. That's what it sounded like.
Okay.
I said the worse the angle is.
Okay.
The more I go that way, the worse the angle is. I've said that 8 times.
I still don't understand what he means.
And you don't
Kyle,
understand.
do you agree?
I keep saying it.
Do you agree? The more he moves over this way, the worse the angle is for him on the camera? Because he's out of the shot right now.
Well,
he's on
I know
the
that
end.
Paul is doing his best to like talk to you like this.
Yeah, because you sit back so far, they see the back of my head.
You know what's funny is that the entire show is built around Anthony. The entire show is built around. So he
What's
gets
the surprise?
best. He gets to sit in the corner.
Where's the surprise? This is known.
All right, let's get.
Is
let's
the
get to
laptop
what's
covering
more.
up our special guest?
Nope, not at all.
It better not be.
Of course
Oh, it is a little bit. I would move it over. I can see it is.
I can do that.
I didn't come here to be covered up.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? I
He
mean,
came here for exposure.
All right, actually, this is pretty good right here. All right, guys. So, Will, how are you?
I'm good. Good evening. Thank you for having me on the broadcast.
You're welcome.
He's pulling
Thanks
a
for being here.
Humberto.
Are you? I hope Umberto watches this one and goes like this.
To someone that's not in the room, it's like,
Yeah.
just the guys, you know.
Please, Umberto, please watch this one.
I will say this is someone who watched that Umberto episode. Like, I don't know if it's, I can't say if it's because I know him and you guys personally.
Yeah.
But if I was just someone watching the show, would it have been that funny to me? But it was funny because I was
Good.
like, it was just weird to see him like, who's he laughing at? Right?
Yeah.
What's he doing that
He does the weirdest. Yeah. He knows he does it. It's the weirdest thing.
So, well, we all know Will from work. He's the master of I call him the master of the zeitgeist because he always knows the first thing he does when he comes into work. He goes to the front desk like an 80-year-old man and grabs the newspaper to look and see what the movies did in numbers.
really?
And I love it. And I love that tradition.
That's interesting.
And I, whenever I have a question about any type of movie, I always just go to Will. And it's like, yo, dude, what actor just came through? And he's like,
happened today. We were talking about the film Taken, and he was talking to some guests at the hotel, and he was like, "Who was that? What was that actor's name?" And Liam Neeson. And he went,
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
so that
I was
happened
trying
too.
because I'm terrible with names and stuff like that. But
and then that seems my special gift. I don't know.
yeah, I know. Well, so tell me. Okay, this is.
I would like to address one thing.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah.
I was initially supposed to be here.
Yes.
The other night.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good. You get to address that. Good.
And and this is not trying to produce your show, Kyle, but this would be a good opportunity, like if I was watching a television show, for you to splice in a piece from the other show that I watched today when I was called up. Yeah, and Will Pierce, he fucked up, and I was like, wait. It's weird to hear something because it's weird to hear someone talk about. Just like, wait, they just said my name or whatever. So
you watched the other
I watched
episode?
that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I
one
showed him
piece.
that piece.
Nice.
And did you see how I stood up for you on
You
that
did,
piece?
and
I was yelling?
appreciated that.
Yeah. You yelled at him yesterday on the show.
Did I?
I was
Yeah.
scolded.
Yeah, I was scolded bad.
I remember I looked at the camera. I was like, Will, I'm looking at you right now.
I should have zoomed in on that moment.
It was funny though. I was just like, but no, I got into a car accident, and my car's.
So wait, what happened? So you were
Yeah, was this
driving
a bad
to
car
where?
accident?
Because where could you have been going that was more important than the KAP show?
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not where, it was where I was coming from.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I go running at night after work, and
Hey, ladies.
I had literally
Shirtless.
shirtless, pantsless. No, but I just finished my run. There's the school right on Sunset, right in the middle of Hollywood.
I clear my throat.
Okay. So yeah, it was just my usual after. I go running at night after work. I just finished my run. I was going northbound on Van Ness Boulevard. I was stopped at a stoplight, ready to turn, and there were two cars about to crisscross. One tried to whip in front of the other one before the light, but the other car was trying to make the light, and it was about to turn yellow.
Oh, that's so annoying.
So
Wait, where were you?
I was parked waiting to turn right. So I could see the whole thing. Like this car's turning this way and this one's trying to go straight. They were both trying to like beat the yellow light before it turned red. And the one car that was trying to sneak in with the turn, he should have just stopped. They both should have just stopped actually.
Yeah.
But the one car, when he realized he was about to be hit, he sped up, which caused him to avoid being hit. But the other car, because he was trying to swerve and not get hit, I see him coming right at me. And it's weird
Holy
because
shit.
I would have assumed that I could have just pulled up and avoided the whole thing, but I froze.
Yeah,
froze
that's
like
the most common reaction.
Deer.
Yeah, because I saw it coming. I was like, he's
Is it?
about to hit
For
me.
a
He's
deer, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it the most common reaction?
No,
I'm
for
part
humans
deer.
too.
Okay. Oh, okay.
You were-
All right.
Paul said for humans. Yeah,
For animals, for animals, we are animals.
The
Here we
most
go.
common thing is to freeze.
Yeah, you turn into stone.
It's called flight.
When Medusa looks at you in the eyes, you
Not
turn
me.
into
What's
stone
Fright
with fear.
Fight or flight.
Fight or flight.
Yeah,
And
I would have been the guy that's pulling the gas.
Yeah,
And
sure,
then, like the
sure
other
you
guy.
would have. Sure you would have, Paul Walker.
what?
I don't know if that's a terrible joke or a really funny joke.
I'm saying it was a great joke.
Whoops, sorry, man.
Considering he died in a car accident.
Oh yeah, he's dead. Do you know? Do you know that?
Oh wow.
Hey, I
forgot
met
about
him by the way. He was a really really great dude.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have
Really nice
never
guy.
heard one interaction story with Paul Walker, and they didn't say what you just said. Everyone just said he's the greatest guy. He was so nice.
Yeah.
blah,
That's
blah,
awesome.
blah.
Have you guys seen the?
Wait, we'll need to finish your story. Yeah, finish your story. Will.
So
I'm coming back to that though. So just-
Okay, so and in that second, I was like, if I speed up right now, I can avoid it. But I was like, I didn't want to whip into traffic because that could
Yeah.
have caused another accident. So the guy wound up clipping me in the back, ripped the bumper off the back of my car, the whole deal. He was freaked out. I
Yeah.
was freaked out.
Yeah.
So.
Were you shaking a little bit?
No, I was just more like, I quickly assessed that like, okay, I'm not hurt. And that's when the calm happened. Like I could see the impact was strong enough to where it pushed my car into the curb and completely pushed in where my back end tires and ripped the bumper off. But I thought about the guy was coming right at me. Luckily, he swerved enough to just
Hit
clip
your
the
back.
back of my
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
But he could have hit, and the impact was so that if he had hit me in the door, which he
Yeah.
was coming right towards me,
Yeah.
I would have been like completely messed up. So,
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
yeah. And
I
but-
bet you, would you think he was on his cell phone? I'm just curious. Do you think he because I saw a car on Melrose the other night. I was going out like late to the corner store to get some like snacks, and I just heard this huge smash, dude. And I see it, and this Honda just smashed into the back of an Audi. First of all, the Honda was really fucked up. The Audi looked like it didn't even get scratched, but the whole front end of it. I'm like, dude, the only way you get in that type of accident is if you're on your cell phone texting while you're driving. That's the only way.
It's
is like-
possible with these two, but I think not. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut
No,
you
you're
off.
good.
I think they were both just like people are in their own world, and that world being the one that everything revolves around them. So I'm gonna make this turn, or I'm gonna beat this
Yeah,
light.
Always.
And then
That's very common in LA.
Yeah.
Everyone's always.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, because I ride a motorcycle, I get to look at people like a lot through their windows
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff.
that's right.
And I think it's still like people still use their cell phone like all the time.
Oh yeah.
I even do it when I drive sometimes.
There was
Yeah.
someone that
Like,
was drifting the other day.
everyone's
And she was
guilty
on
of
her
it.
cell
Yeah.
phone, and I saw that she was drifting, so I had to stop and like slow down because she was like coming into the middle lane. And then I looked and she was on her cell phone, and then she saw me and she saw that I was looking, and she like threw it down. And
Yeah, that's happened to me like 3 times. Usually people like throw it to the side, or they go like this and just drop it. And then oh, I wasn't doing that. Up. Yeah. And they never after they first notice you, they never look back at you. They're just like this.
Of course.
Yeah, they never.
And you can see them going, I'm not going to look at him again.
Yeah, if they cut you off or anything, you pull
Yeah.
up next to them and they're just.
Yeah, they're like, oh fuck, he's looking at me now. Oh fuck.
Isn't it funny how like people are so much alike, as different as we think we are, and as different as we are, but like those like on a human level, we all react to the same stuff. Like
Yeah.
I've seen people when they cut you off, they won't look at you.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Oh
weird
yeah,
how
We all-
like
it's
Yeah.
because it all goes back to that core of like we all have like the same not wanting to be like embarrassed. It's fucking
I agree with
embarrassing.
that. It is.
Yeah, like an insecurity.
My
we all,
Dr. Phil moment just totally just.
we all share a lot of the same insecurities.
Sorry for wasting all of your time.
Yeah.
That's not a waste of all. It needed to be said, Kyle. It needed to
Thank
be
you.
said.
Kyle, we're used to it.
Mic
We're
even
used to you.
loud enough. I need to take.
We're used to you wasting our time, so it's no big deal.
Kyle, we're live. What are you doing?
Yeah.
No, I'm just trying to get. Oh, there. That makes way more sense.
Oh yeah, we
now.
can actually. It's a little too
Okay.
loud. We should just turn yours off, and then you can just sit with us.
Oh, you're funny. Dang it. Okay. So anyway.
Oh, really quick, can we just address what your outfit is? Like,
Oh,
what are you
yeah.
wearing?
Special.
Because everyone
Halloween
that's been
episode of
watching for the
KAP.
last few minutes was like, "What the fuck is he wearing?"
Okay.
Did he enlist?
Yeah,
It's Halloween, and
it's
I
not
was-
Halloween today.
It's gonna be. In like the
Yeah, in
next
a few
hour.
days.
It's gonna be Christmas.
Do you
too.
know what? Do you know what day it is today, Anthony?
Today's the 29th.
So it's the. Show me your phone. Is it the 29th?
Yeah, it is. Sunday the 29th.
Fuck. All right.
He almost said it was the third. He's like, wait, let me look.
You said a few days. That's 3 of those.
So sorry. So it's 2 days. Yeah, Tuesday. Today's Sunday.
a couple
so
of
Tuesday.
days. All right. Look, I'm just trying to get everyone in the Halloween spirit.
Well, you didn't tell any of us. We could. Well, Paul has a costume on too, clearly. So I guess Paul got the memo. We didn't get the. Will and I did get the
I don't
memo,
have the-
but Paul's dressed up and you're dressed up, so it's good.
You look like a burglar.
I don't have the. He has a ski mask on, not me. It's a beanie.
Well, I
it's
was-
cold outside.
oh, damn
It's
it.
finally fall.
I was going to
Can
do the
we-
episode like this. I mean, honestly, I was going to do the episode the way that I wanted to do it, but I was too busy setting everything up as usual.
Yeah, cover the face. That's great. Perfect.
Nice.
All the viewers will
nice,
appreciate that. That's so great.
Perfect.
Oh, I love it.
All right, welcome to the
I
KAP
love how
show.
your mustache sticks out of it too.
All right, and I
wait.
can keep this on for a little bit.
So,
I'll keep it on
yeah,
for just
I'm wearing a
little
beanie because it's cold out. It's finally fall. It's the end of October and it's finally.
supposed to
like,
be-
a
And that's
little
why
bit
I'm wearing a
cold.
turtleneck.
I'm supposed to be a paratrooper,
Oh.
but I just look like ISIS, I feel like.
Oh yeah, definitely.
No, they don't. I guess the hair.
Yeah,
no,
they-
the hair. They don't have long hair like
Yeah.
that. You have like surfer dude like long hair.
Do they wear
With the
camo?
mask on.
Yeah, but your hair, like you look like a white boy like going to steal OxyContin, like from a pharmacy. That's what you look like. Like you skateboarded to the pharmacy and you're gonna go
Sorry,
steal.
that's going to smell bad.
Let's go. Oh my god.
Sorry, that's fucking...
Is that him shitting himself?
No, he just burped right
Oh,
now.
okay. Because he shits and burps himself.
You look like a burglar.
so
from-
much.
You
It's
look-
absurd, Will. Like yeah, usually get it all out. Him and Paul usually get it all out
Before
before we start recording. Yeah.
Unfortunately,
know
that
what you're
didn't
talking
happen
about.
this week.
Yeah,
Paul,
no.
Paul, we got Kyle's costume. What is your costume?
I was. You interrupted me. I was just about to say you look like a burglar from a cartoon, like a cartoon character burglar. Like he's got like the money in his hand and he's like dancing around.
Yeah, on the Monopoly card, the chance card or whatever, a burglar takes $250 from your bank
Is it
account.
just because I have a beanie on?
It's a mixture of everything. You look like you look like Joe Pesci in Home Alone.
Oh, that's funny. That's kind of funny. I love Home Alone.
This is a turtleneck underneath because I had to ride a motorcycle.
Hey, can you stop chewing in the
Oh
mic?
yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Honestly,
But what's with the flower shirt?
Boston Baked Beans.
this
if you
is-
want to give us a sponsorship, we're totally open for that.
Yeah, that's one sponsor I would take right away. What's with the flower shirt then?
Oh, this is just a shirt, a normal shirt
Oh, okay.
that I needed to wear the turtleneck under.
Oh, okay.
Why would you do? Why would you do that?
To,
The best part of that was he went like this. Why would you do that?
well, I just figured I'd keep it on because
Oh, yeah.
everyone's dressed so weird. Except
we're-
for Will.
I appreciate that very much.
Oh, yeah.
Since we're talking about outfits and wardrobe, the episode that I watched last week, you guys were talking about Paul's shirt, and I only bring it up because we're talking
Nice.
about Paul's shirt again now. But
How fucking funny was that?
but you said so you didn't do anything to the shirt. That wasn't the style. Like that's
Oh,
just
the
No,
ripped.
that, it's just like
It's
Is
just
the truth gonna finally come out?
Was
I
that the
wonder
deal?
how old it is exactly. It's like 7 years old. It's just been washed a million times.
and it's just one of those like outfits or shirts that you have that's just like super comfortable.
I can tell you right now, I did some research. Shirts don't naturally rip like
Not
that.
that much.
Not like that.
So you guys think he did some editing on his
He
own?
did a little bit of stretching,
I think,
pulling,
yeah,
tugging.
I think what you can do
Not
is you can
once.
cut little holes and then wash it and like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, let's look
You
at the
did
font.
some research?
Or
Yeah.
or maybe if you did you fall
And J. Crew shirts are automatically thinner.
Did you fall
They're not
down-
like this.
did you
they're,
fall down a mountain?
They're not a regular shirt material. They're like thinner.
Did you fall down a mountain at some point? In the
Prob-
shirt?
Probably, but not in that.
That would be believable then. If you fell down a hill
Actually, that
or you
was-
got in a fight with a bobcat,
Maybe, yeah, that's probably it.
then I believe it. I can't hear. Is my mic on? I can't
Yo,
hear.
I have a friend who got attacked by a mountain lion and his dad like beat the mountain lion off of him, but he's got a scar like running down his face right
Was
here.
he a kid,
He was
like
a
a
little
baby?
kid, and it grabbed him by the
okay.
head, dude. And his dad fucking grabbed the mountain lion and like fucking wrestled it and saved his life.
Was the dad
Crazy
with
story.
him when it attacked?
He was. It had happened, and then he ran up to him, and then he.
Oh, so he wasn't like there.
He wasn't right there. But
Because
yeah.
that would be surprising if like the dad
Yeah.
was there and the bobcat still attacked.
Did the scars?
Oh, it's still
remain?
there. Yeah. Darren, if
What-
you're out there, I'm talking about you, baby boy.
What's he tell people when they see the scar?
It's a cool story.
It's that story.
I survived.
He
the
says I
bobcat
got
attack.
attacked by a
Yeah.
bobcat.
That's the coolest story you could ever have.
Yeah,
It's-
people probably don't believe him when he says it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess bobcat just makes me think like a small cat.
Oh yeah. No, it's a mountain lion. I said. Sorry.
Oh, you did? Oh.
It's funny that you're wearing that mask. Like, it's,
Yeah.
was
It's
it
very
freaking
odd.
Is it freaking you out?
Not at all. I like
Very
it.
odd.
I like it.
I've always wondered if bobcat and mountain lion are the same thing.
They're not. That's why there's two different names for it.
Yeah.
There's nothing that has two names.
I mean, if you can think of something, let me know.
Sure, I can think of a bunch of things.
Yeah,
All
well,
right,
get back
go.
to me on that.
No, I want to hear.
He doesn't have any. That's why.
You guys can't think of anything that has two names.
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
Like what?
like that has like two terms.
We're
that you can
waiting
call
for
it.
you to say it.
Not an animal, like
We're
penguin
waiting,
and
we're
lion.
waiting for you to tell us.
Penguin and seal.
He's thinking of stuff. Look at his head.
No, I don't even.
His head's moving right now. He's
You
like,
can see my brain.
I can't think of anything right now. God damn it.
You can see my brain. Okay. No. I mean, there's a lot of things. I'll get to.
There's a lot of things.
It's just
He's gonna pull out his computer and Google it. That's what he's gonna do.
Oh, my phone's charging. You're lucky.
Yeah. Just really quick, can you turn my headphones on because I can't hear anything. Just turn my headphones up. I can't hear you guys.
Where's your headphone? I can't do that one. There, is that any
That's
better?
a little better. Yeah. That's good. That's good. That's
Okay,
good.
so but you talk so loud, Anthony, that
Well, I
you
can't
just
hear you
overpower
guys.
everybody.
Well, you don't need to turn this up. I just turned these up.
I'm attached to you, so it affects mine too, and you're
Well,
still screaming.
I can't fucking hear you fucking guys.
It's
Okay,
weird.
fuck.
It's weird to actually sit here because I've watched like snippets of the show and that
Yeah.
whole show or whatever. And like when I see the rants going back and forth, but
Yeah.
to actually be sitting here smack dab in the middle of one,
Look,
it's
you
like
know, you know what'll be more weird is when you go home and watch it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that.
Yeah,
I could definitely see why
I was
would-
like when I watched the first one, I was like, "That's me."
yeah, no,
because
it's,
what
it's
the
totally
fuck?
weird.
because
What am I
I
saying?
work with these. That's how we all know each other. We
Yeah.
work together,
Yeah.
and I see the dynamic between them at work. So
Yeah.
when they first told me they had a pot, am I talking to you guys or do I talk?
No,
No,
talk to
you-
us. Talk to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you guys first told me you were going to do a podcast,
I'm cheating out because I'm good with technique. I'm listening now.
when I
Film technique.
realized you guys are going to be doing a podcast, I
Yeah.
actually thought that's a really good idea because I see the three of you talking at work and the dynamic that you have and like how you interact and the whole deal.
Yeah. Someone today was like, "What do I have to watch the Cap show?" Because I'm here watching you guys right
Yeah,
now.
it must be
Exact-
terribly annoying to everybody.
For,
What?
no, for anybody who just kind of stumbles on this show or checks it out and thinks
Yeah.
that these guys just put no, I work with it. This is how you guys are all the time.
Oh, yeah,
so
it's-
to actually be
it's- yeah,
seeing
it's
it from
good.
this end. Is,
Oh yeah,
it's
it's
good
like
to have
there's
people say that
because I guess some people could think that
We don't
our
want people to think we're
annoyingness
acting.
is an act.
No. It's
or
it's
just
not
the
annoying.
bickering that we had. Like it's real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually thought, like, genuinely, I thought it was a good idea that you guys would
Nice.
do a show
It
together.
was my
because-
idea.
Here's the thing. It's like,
Thanks.
it's,
Yeah, I remember. I think you were one of the people that like got us to like do. He was.
Oh, he
I remember.
yeah,
Yeah, he
reassured
said
us
like if
it'd be
there's
good.
like if you can somehow capture the dynamic. I remember you saying that.
And
That we
I-
have out.
I'm not
Yeah.
just saying this. Like, I wouldn't even address it if I didn't think it. But since we're talking about it,
The fuck did you look at me for so long there?
I was just hearing what you were saying.
I've seen the metamorphosis or the gradual,
Nice.
how you guys have put the progression of
Yeah.
from your first show to like the comfort level to where it came. Because not that it was a bad show before, but you could see you guys are trying to like find your rhythm and this and that. But to where it is now, like I think you have been able to successfully capture
Oh, thank
the
you.
dynamic.
Yeah,
that you
there's
have
people.
at work.
Yeah, people don't. Without thinking about it, there's so many things that can affect us, like having a conversation, like interrupting each other,
Yeah.
or talking over.
We've been
each
trying to
other.
get better at doing that.
Yeah, there's so many things that take time for us to even acknowledge.
But it
or,
is authentic as someone who knows you guys personally and watch you interact like outside of like a broadcast or anything.
Yeah.
It's authentic.
Nice.
It's not like
That's
you guys
good.
are putting these characters on. This is how
That's
you
good
guys
to know.
are. So
I had no idea how loud I was until I watched the Cap show.
Yeah.
I wondered why didn't you guys ever tell me that I was
we
so
do.
loud?
We do tell you.
no,
I
no,
didn't
before,
notice.
Every day.
before the podcast.
I didn't notice.
may I ask
Yeah.
like each of you?
Yeah.
So what have you noticed? You said it's weird when
Oh,
you watch
so-
yourself. So what did you notice? Like, wow, I never noticed that about.
Well, not that I didn't never notice, but
Yeah.
I was reassured of how good looking I am. I was like, oh my god,
Fair enough.
I look as good
Fair
on camera
enough.
as I do like in the mirror.
Fair enough.
And as much as everyone tells me,
What a terrible
that's,
person.
That's good to know.
Don't worry, I have a title for this. It's called Piece of Shit. I'm just gonna put it right over the top.
But I noticed that I'm loud. I just when I speak, I can't do it like softly usually, unless I think about doing it softly.
Like as someone who talks to you, you don't come off loud. But I can see where you
Keep going.
I could see why
Oh,
you
we
would
have to change the memory card for the video. For the
So
audio
should we just
video.
pause? Like,
No, we'll keep the audio's still recording.
Okay. But yeah, you don't speak like abnormally loud or anything. But I think I could see how you would be surprised at like, oh, I didn't realize I talked that loud, but it's not loud.
Especially when I interrupt people or when I'm like, when someone's saying or not saying something, but when I want to get something said, I'll raise my voice.
I didn't even notice you were loud after the podcast. I only realized that when we were hanging out with when we were doing that show with that other girl that has
Amy Castle.
Amy.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she was telling you that you were loud, then I thought
Is that
about
the
it, and I was like,
cooking?
oh yeah.
Is that the cooking girl?
It's not out yet, but oh yeah, she was like, she told me how she was impressed with how loud I was.
She was
Yes.
impressed.
She was like, don't take this as an insult.
She was real
I
impressed.
was just about to
she's-
ask, was she trying to be
No,
like...
she said, don't take this as an insult, but I'm impressed how loud you are, like how loud you can.
And then I was like,
Speak.
yeah, I guess he is kind of loud.
Yeah. I was
You
like,
guys gotta
I
do
should
it-
have done theater.
Who
or
gets
something.
impressed by that? I don't think that was ever said because I didn't hear it. And
Oh,
I
you
said it
weren't
to
there.
me.
We were over at the salsa bar.
You guys were
Oh.
doing something else
And
together.
she said, and you taking that as a compliment. I'm impressed as to
She's-
how loud you
She
can
goes,
be.
don't take this as an insult, but I'm impressed how loud you are, like how much volume you can get.
Yeah, or it's impressive
It's like,
how loud.
because you don't sound like Kyle. Kyle sounds like a little bitch. It's like when Kyle speaks, I constantly have to say, "Speak up, Kyle. I can't hear you."
Because she told... don't take this the wrong way as an insult. I'm sorry, you sound like... no, but I'm curious. So, Paul,
gonna have to
when
talk
you
about
watch
that.
the show, is there anything that you know from the first couple
Well,
episodes
this-
you watched?
this'll be
Is there
good.
something you
What's
noticed
so good
about
about it?
yourself?
This'll be good.
What?
Like
I'm just saying this will be good.
Is there anything that you saw like, oh, I
no,
didn't realize
I see what you're saying, but he's over here. He's like, this will be so good. I don't understand why he's saying
So
that.
you can't disappoint
I just
him.
want to hear.
Easy.
Is that me?
No,
That
it's
was me, sorry.
Anthony.
I noticed like when someone's talking to me or other people are talking, instead of like being like really engaged and like watch it, like being in the conversation, I'll like look around.
You noticed
and,
that from watching the show?
just, like do
about
stuff
yourself.
like that. Yeah, because I'll be watching myself. I'll see like my eyeballs just like going around.
Oh, wow.
Like,
Are
I'm not-
you annoyed, or do you think you're annoyed, or are you just like losing attention, like your attention span?
No, it's like I'm still listening to the person, but I'm just really curious and a bunch of shit. Like I'll like touch this to see how hot it is, and like, but I'll still be listening.
Huh.
Oh,
You know
that's
what I
funny.
mean? But it seems like I'm not though. So it comes off.
As you're being rude.
Yeah. It's
That's
like
funny.
like I'm so uninterested. And what were you gonna say?
I know. I was like, no, finish you.
Yeah, what else?
I leave room for like awkward pauses. Like I'll say something like, I've always wondered what the difference in the like something random. What the
That's
difference
funny,
in a
though.
bobcat and a mountain lion is.
It's funny. It's funny.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait, is that intentional?
And it's other people will be like, I've always wondered what the difference in a bobcat and mountain lion is. You know what I mean? Like, have you guys ever wondered the difference? Like they'll like fill it in.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just
So
like
you're
to,
telling me that your
That's funny.
personality is completely contrived?
what's contrived mean?
No.
Means like it's all
Like-
planned
No,
out?
he didn't say it was
No,
planned.
I don't think it was.
He just
No,
said
I
he
realize
noticed.
that that's
He
what I
realized.
do.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Psychopath.
Just
What
asking.
have you noticed?
I was gonna ask him, but then I thought about.
Can you
he-
repeat the question one more time?
Okay, the question was like from watching the show, like from when you guys first started. Is there anything that you've seen on camera about yourself? Like, but the reason I hesitate to ask you is because, unlike these two or unlike us, you're used to seeing yourself on camera
yeah,
a
I
lot.
mean,
So
yeah.
I don't think
that's
you would
true.
see anything new. Like, 'cause you've been interviewed and you've
I
been
basically,
on TV show.
I'm pretty much like,
He knows he's a
I
piece
know
of shit
that-
already.
I know that-
he doesn't need any more camera time to figure that out.
This guy's out of control. Dude, I no, the only thing I just have these awkward quirks. Like I laugh too. I'm too expressive when I laugh, and I hate it.
I
and
love
I
it.
can't
Oh,
help it.
I also
love
realized
it.
that about myself. I'll say something and I'll think it's funny because I just thought of it just now. So I think it's funny too. Like I just surprised myself. So I'll laugh at my own jokes.
You know, I run a show. I was running another show called Out of the Ink, where I'd interview actors, and I would watch myself
show, by
back.
the way.
Thank you. And I was like,
was like,
Jesus,
it's mediocre.
can
Never
I?
heard of it.
Mediocre.
That's because you guys don't do anything. You just watch football and go to valet job, okay? And then
don't
have
do
me
valet.
produce you in a podcast, probably turn you into stars one day, so you can then take advantage of all
I don't
my
watch
skill
sports
and
for the
ability.
record. Don't watch sports.
Yeah, I'm not a
Okay,
huge
I know.
sports fan.
Yeah, that's right.
Besides
only,
basketball. I
you
watch
bet
basketball.
every single day. It's all you talk about. You see the football game.
Yeah, because I like.
think that's more of an-
I like gambling
Yeah,
and
see-
I like money.
the basketball game and see the guy put the ball in the hole. It's real cool. Real cool, man. I lucked it up.
I think he's just addicted to gambling. I think
Yeah,
that's
I just
what
have a
that is.
problem with it.
You're a sick bastard.
See you later.
Yeah, see you later, pal.
That's the KAP show.
Yeah.
You guys have a good time.
Is there anything you're interested in seeing about yourself beforehand or no?
Is there any?
Yeah. No.
That was a weird question. I don't even know what he means by that.
Well, I'll answer it how I think how I
Okay.
interpret it.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Well, I think I expressed to each of you separately and collectively that I'm not a fan of the sound of my own voice.
I think you have a great voice.
I appreciate that,
Yeah.
man. Or I'm not particularly like if you look at my Instagram,
Yeah.
there are no pictures on me, and that's not by accident or coincidence. It's on like I'm capable of taking a good picture, but you got to
You
take
just don't like it.
you got to take like 17 or 18 to get like 2 or 3 good ones.
That's
like
funny.
I don't like how I photograph. So when you ask,
It's all about the angle.
Are you you're hoping you're gonna look good on
Yeah,
camera and
it's-
and sound good?
and again, I'm not just saying this, but when I see you guys, like, wow, that's why the quality of the show looks good because you guys look well on like you look good on camera. So I hope
Nice.
like maybe that'll kind of.
I think you'll look good. Will.
I
don't
hope
thi- I don't
most
think
of
you
it is in my head.
Yeah, I don't think you should be. I don't think you should be worried. I think it's all in your head.
You know, I saw something today
Because
that I wanted to talk to you about.
sign off on this shit.
Okay, if you had to put money on the table right now, this is random.
Okay.
Do you think Mark Zuckerberg is a lizard? Or at least was grown maybe in a lab?
No, I'm not Alex Jones.
Yeah, are you fucking? Was that a real fucking question?
Have you seen these interviews with Mark Zuckerberg that are he is the most cringy?
Yeah, he's a
interviewer.
dork.
But like
If you know anything about him,
Pause 1 second. Well, I like your voice.
I appreciate that.
no, it's
Go ahead.
it's real nice.
you have a soothing voice. Well,
I appreciate that as well. I think it helps my self confidence tremendously.
good.
But
are you just saying that? Or do you?
no,
you mean
it really
Oh,
does.
Good, good.
It puts me at ease a little bit because I'm not genuinely not comfortable with it. But I do want to say, yes, I do believe Mark
Thank you, Will.
Zuckerberg is
Thank
a
you,
lizard.
Will.
fucking
Thank you, Will.
goddamn.
Yep.
Will, do you watch Alex Jones or do you listen to Alex
I
Jones?
don't.
Because Kyle loves him. Kyle thinks he's fucking great.
No. This was actually I saw this on a different video other than Alex Jones. But
Well, I just asked Will if he listens. To
Yeah, I
him.
was.
oh,
interested. I was interested.
you were applying something to me that you don't even know if it's true.
No, but I want to know.
Okay,
You've quoted Alex Jones.
Okay,
a few
easy.
times.
Calm down,
Okay?
little guy.
So don't act like you don't watch him.
Calm down.
I love how you switch it up. Sometimes he calls me big guy. Sometimes he calls me little guy. He doesn't say
Depends
stuff.
on-
taking control of the situation.
Depends on- yeah.
Depends on what
depends.
mood I'm in.
Exactly.
All right, go
Will,
for it.
do you listen to Alex Jones or have you watched him?
I am fully aware of Alex Jones. I don't think he's a dumb guy. I think he's bright, but he loses
Stupid
me.
beard.
His stupid Amish beard. Never met anybody who can't grow a mustache. Grow a full fucking beard around his face.
Sorry. All right.
You don't think he's stupid? but
Abe Lincoln.
But
True.
I do think he's ridiculous, and I
Okay,
think he's
good.
crazy. Because
Good.
once he starts it, and I even told Kyle about this at work, that I wish I could remember it exactly, but he had a guest on the show, and he was talking about like literally, this is what he said, like I'm paraphrasing, but we have evidence that the government is making slaves and hybrid lizard slave children and sending them to Mars and doing slave. No one knows what they're up there doing. And even the guest, who was equally as ridiculous as Alex Jones, was going, wait, so there's proof of this? Yeah, I mean, well, obviously they're not letting anyone see it. But
I haven't seen this. We need to see
you know
this.
What, you know what? What I feel, how I feel about Alex Jones. I think he's gotten to a certain point, and he's like, "Fuck, I just have to keep going."
It's like WWE.
Yeah, he started off
has
with
to,
a few crazy things, and now he's just like, "Fuck, this is just my thing now. I just gotta keep going."
Did you
Yeah.
see him on? I was talking to
He
Paul
clearly
about
makes
this
money
today.
off of it. It's clearly his job. I mean,
Yeah.
He was on Joe Rogan, right?
yeah. I watched clips of it.
And I saw it. Well, yeah, I saw Tom DeLonge on Joe
I heard
Rogan.
that was so funny.
He has a GoFundMe, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, internet. To fund a spaceship that he's building.
Yeah.
And the thing with Tom DeLonge is that he always can't talk about that. Can't talk about that. Nothing. He couldn't talk about anything. I even commented from our channel on
saw
that thing.
that.
I was like, he sounds like he's just making this shit up. Like when you. My dog is hilarious. Anyway, I don't think you guys can see that, but he's just giving us a show.
No, they can't see
It's a
it.
burlesque
They
show.
can't.
Okay, it's okay. You're gonna be okay. But he could never like actually back up anything. Like I was telling Paul, the thing with Alex Jones is that he always has something that it was actually written. It was actually written in in
You think it makes
in
it
normal,
less ridiculous?
I think that he's
Wait,
flamboyant.
you were just saying he can always back up what he says. Was that what you were
Yeah,
going to say?
because when he's on Joe Rogan, listen, you know the things. There's always like these hilarious meme videos of him, and he's like the turn the freaking frogs gay, right? And that was so funny. And then there was actually some peer reviewed documentation of some chemicals that were letting out into this pond, and they were the frogs weren't like having sex with women anymore, and they were just kind of like they were literally turning the frogs gay. So like he had something, mind you, he's like super flamboyant, but there was always kind of something that was going back to like, it's like, oh wow, it's like, okay, so you're not like, it's very dramatic what you're saying, and you should probably just say it like in a more normal way, but it went back to something. Like, it was interesting.
He's not a dumb guy.
Yeah.
And there may be a kernel of truth in what he's saying, but once he gets into like, he takes that kernel and cooks it into a level of ridiculousness. Like,
yeah, it makes it hard.
Going. Yeah.
If you just look at it, it's like, this is just entertainment. It's like WWE wrestling and like guys and Hogan and blah blah blah. But once he tries to like actually, because
people take that shit seriously though. People like believe him 100%.
And I think
you gotta take it with a grain of salt. Like him and Joe Rogan, because Joe would like reel him back in. He's like, all right, come on, Alex, come on. He'd reel him back in, and then like, okay, what exactly are you talking about? And then when he would explain himself normally, it would be like, oh, that guy that you don't sound like you couldn't be like really made fun of for what you're saying now because Joe reeled you back in.
Well, I think you touched on something when you said that he has kind of like, oh, I've gone so far with this, and now it's like my livelihood.
He's been such a fucking character that he's just like, this is what I'm doing now.
Or here's the other theory,
I have to do it this way. I gotta,
because he's recently he was in a custody battle with his kids with his wife, and like he wanted joint custody or maybe in full custody. But I know like when he was talking to the judge and to the court, he sounded completely reasonable, completely rational. Like, you wouldn't have even thought, and she was talking about, he's crazy, he's this and that, his theories, this and that. And she was using his character on the radio against him. Yeah. She needed full custody. But when he was explaining it, completely rational. I was like, so that told me that he knows he's being ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm sure he knows.
But it's just the fact that some people actually buy, well, you don't know that he's not telling the truth. And I'm like, well, who are these people that can't figure? I know lizard people on Mars that the government is putting up there for slaves, bro.
I saw these. Dude, the internet's such a crazy place. Dude. I love it, man. It's like the wild, wild west. I think it should never change from being the wild, wild west because the shit I've seen on there. Like, have you seen this? Okay, so this guy supposedly grew like, what are they called? It's like when you use like a human sperm and like combine it with like a chicken egg, and he supposedly grew.
He spliced like a hybrid.
What is it called? Do you guys want to see a really quick little video? I can pull it up for you right now. Like, tell me if it's real or not. Tell me if it's real or not. It looks fucking crazy.
Well, did you notice how we didn't even answer him? But he's gonna fall through with an
We said nothing.
And even if we would have said no, he still would have gone.
One
second, let me just get this up real quick.
And what made that the contrast? Because the way you said nothing, both of your faces were just like
Yeah, it's because they're a little fucking retarded, both of them combined.
See how anytime he's upset with us, he just calls us stupid or retarded.
I saw a video.
Hey,
you guys are stupid.
Hey, Will, did you see how we just like stood there like this and we were like the star of the show for just like 1 second? Did you see that? Did you see him? Did you see what I just did? I just stood there and just like didn't say anything for like 5. It was really good.
I'm always the star.
I'm not a psychologist. Sure. There are a lot of underlying issues underneath the shit.
Fucking Joe Pesci. All right, here. So here, I'm gonna pull this up on
creates
screen.
monster in his basement with sperm and chicken egg. Home alchemy.
He creates a monster? That's what he's calling it, a monster? How many views did this get?
It has. This is clearly fake. We got 10 million views. I think it's fake, but it looks.
So we're watching to see if it's fake, but you know it's clearly fake. Is that?
I think it says.
Is it fake?
The medieval forerunner of chemistry, based on the supposed transformation of matter, it was concerned particularly with attempts to convert base metals into
to gold.
Alchemy.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be talking about something completely different.
This is.
For the last 9 months or so, I've been following.
Man creates monster in his basement with sperm and chicken egg, off of Planet Nibiru channel.
Who basically does DNA testing in his basement. He creates these creatures by making a small opening.
Do you think you can just skip it? Do we need to watch the whole thing?
He then seals
It's coming up.
You skip to the end.
I don't need to see him play with the sperm in his fingers, you know? Like,
Today we will talk about this and what it means socially, scientifically, and how it relates to some of the stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna skip the 150 run right.
wait, and is this egg?
At least I know that someone out there is getting some results.
Is this egg already?
You better hatch into a human.
Basic genetic
I'm gonna skip to 317 now.
I'll,
Oh shit, and that froze.
I'll tell you why I think this is fake. Even though I haven't seen the
It's
result
obviously
yet,
fake, but I wanted you to see how crazy it looked. No, I don't like this content. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
that it absorbs through its skin. Over time, it evolves
What's it growing? A human chicken?
that has
It's a,
mouth
it's a human.
sucks food in as he drops it in the jar. He studies the homunculus and finds that he gets a small reading of electric.
it's like,
Yeah,
this
that's
is why
great.
this is why the internet
This is why it's funny.
this is why the internet is great, and it's also why it's like
It's stupid.
it's ridiculous because
Yeah.
there are people who will watch this and like won't use critical thinking and just be like, "Oh, this is real. You can actually."
Yeah.
And this happens all. It's got 10 million views.
10
million?
million views. Yeah, we should just start making.
like,
Can you
somebody-
skip? I want to see the rest of it
All right.
really quick because I'm already into it now. 4 minutes. So let me see the end. I want to
so
see the
this is
monster.
supposedly what this is the monster.
me
What
see
I
it.
showed you, this is the monster.
I haven't
This is
seen
planet.
it.
This is minute marker 6:45.
It feels to me, Kyle, you can correct me if I'm wrong, that you were under the impression that this might be real
No.
until you started watching it with us.
It was, and then he changed it to this is totally fake. But
No,
I
this
think
is
our
not
reaction
real.
to
This
he,
is
he
not real.
prefaces this by saying, "Hey, let me know if this is real, guys."
Thank you guys for watching.
That's the monster.
It's very
That's all. Yeah, that's all
What
it
the
is.
fuck is that? That looks like yolk. He just put it in the fucking thing.
I know there was a bunch of different ones of like fucking people like.
Oh, we don't need to go to another video. You're going to something else, aren't you?
Yeah, we don't.
I don't need
do
to
that.
go. I don't need to go.
I
dive
feel
into-
like-
I
I
do
feel
that alone at home. I dive into like I'll
Yeah.
spend like 6 hours on YouTube. Like, how the fuck did I get here?
Kyle, send me the link.
Yeah.
Send me the link.
Yeah,
All right.
I feel like that's what the Alex Joneses, they kind of breed this type of shit.
They
Yeah.
do.
I mean,
Yeah.
And
not that
feed
it didn't
off
exist.
it, breed it.
Yeah,
like,
it's just like it perpetuates.
yeah,
things.
yeah.
And 10 million views, man. That's a lot.
That's a ton. We should
a
just start
lot.
making hybrid egg.
I can't wait till
Hybrid-
Cap Show gets 10 million views.
Yeah.
Great.
It'd be awesome.
One time my roommate had quail eggs in the fridge, and I noticed that there was quail eggs in the fridge, and the first thing that went through my mind was like, what are quail? Like, I thought they were gonna hatch and there were gonna be quail in our house. That was the first thing. That was honestly, I said to her, "What are quail? How big are they?" Because I thought there were gonna be quail running around. I didn't think, "Oh, you eat them." Swear to God.
It's funny.
Quail eggs.
We talked about this. We talked a little bit.
I was 27.
Yeah, this is like last week. We talked a little bit about in the Philippines they, or is it duck?
Ugh.
They like boil a live egg, like an egg with an actual fetus inside of
Jesus
it,
Christ.
and they like boil it. Bill from work has done this. They boil it like and eat it with the you can actually see the fetus. And
Oh
take
my
a bite of it.
God.
Yeah, it's the most disgusting thing ever.
Dude, I don't like to piss on other people's cultures, whatever they like to do. But
Yeah.
when it comes to food preparation,
Yeah.
give me the steak, but I don't want to hear how the cow had to be slaughtered on.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I
right.
mean? That's like what you
Yeah.
just described.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's too
It's
much.
a delicacy in the Philippines.
Yeah,
Weird
half
shit all
half
around.
half. Yeah, it's still moving. You
You ever-
eat it. The half chicken yolk.
You ever watch Bizarre Foods on Travel Channel?
No, I don't have cable.
Oh, that's too bad. Will, you ever watch Bizarre Foods?
No, I'm not. No,
It's
I
about
don't
this
have
guy.
cable.
His name's Andrew something. I forgot his last name, but he goes around all around the world and he eats weird fucking food, and
like-
that's the type of shit that he would eat.
Like Fear Factor almost.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
That's how
he
I
enjoys
look-
it, and almost always when he eats it, he always oh yeah, it's great, great. And it's that can't be fucking good. He's like, it's a little gamey, but it's good.
What is
It's like, come on, you're
gamey?
eating asshole right now. That
What
can't
is-
taste good.
What is
This is
gamey?
moose ass.
When you say when something tastes gamey, what is that? What is that?
like
mean
very
taste like?
I think I would assume by strong it's like a very
Like it tastes
like
meaty,
really-
like dirt.
If
not
he's
dirt but bloody, I don't know,
if he's
very-
really even
yeah.
eating it, they could the way they edit these shows, he's probably just eating regular chicken and
I mean he's a chef. I don't know if I would assume he's really
No,
eating it.
I guarantee you.
I
he's
just don't think he actually
eating
thinks it's good. He could be just because he's in the country. He's probably being polite.
Yeah, of
that's
course.
good,
like when those visiting
Well,
diplomats
that just
from
sounds.
other countries.
That just sounds like boring to me. If he
It's
just
an
likes everything, just I'm a guy that eats food and likes everything.
It'd be great if you see him spit shit. Like, this is fucking
Well,
disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah.
maybe there is videos. I haven't watched a lot of. Maybe there is times where he spits it out and goes, "I can't even eat it."
How many episodes have you seen of this show? Do you go home and watch it every night before you go to bed, or what?
No, I just when I. Well, what's so funny? Well,
I tell you what's so I can't because that question sounded sarcastic and condescending.
every question Cal asks is usually sarcastic. He never asks you a question, and do you go, "Oh, he actually is curious."
Because I hear him ask the question, I was
Yeah.
like, that sounded sarcastic and condescending.
Yeah.
But I turned to look to see if his facial expression matches the tone that I heard.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Did it match it or no? No, it didn't match it.
He's
No.
totally serious.
That's why listening to us on iTunes is a totally different experience.
It is. Yeah.
I'm gonna try.
You gotta try it.
Try it.
One day.
So-
One day.
What did your roommate do with the quails once they hatched?
No, she ate him. She put him in a pan and ate him.
Oh God.
But
That was-
I also
That
saw.
was his take on the sarcastic Kyle. That's what he was doing. But did you see how he was serious? He asked you like a really stupid question, but he was serious. Like, I don't care.
You know, it's
Or do you actually eat the eggs though?
I didn't have any.
Oh, I'm curious if they taste like regular eggs.
Sar-
gamey. They were
sarcasm.
small.
Were they gamey?
You know, sarcasm is what intellectual people do to get back at the dumb people before they blow up on the inside.
Move your fucking eyes off of my eyes. Don't stare at me this whole time.
It's what
I'll,
they do.
I'll interlock with you all fucking night. You better
It's
look
what-
at. Okay,
it's
good.
what-
He blinked. He
I
just blinked. He closed his eyes for a full like half second. Sarcasm is great. I love sarcasm.
Someone's sleeping on our
use
studio,
those
by the
things.
way.
There's always someone sleeping here. There's always someone hanging in the back. There's always like someone around here.
Oh my God.
There's someone doing laundry in the back.
Always
Everything's
something.
up.
Always something weird going on here.
Yeah.
There's like a toolbox in the back that like is always rearranged every time. I'm
Can I
here.
just say for anyone who's watching this show, it's my first time as a guest here. Hopefully not the last, but this
No,
is really
no.
impressive. I mean, I haven't done a podcast before, but I've watched other podcasts on YouTube.
Yes, here we go.
I mean, like people with name shows that you would think have funding, and like the quality of this is like it's impressive.
Yeah,
I'm
I
impressed
agree.
with you guys.
I
Thanks.
agree.
Looks
We-
good.
thank you, Blue Octopus
Yeah.
Media.
Yeah.
And that's our show.
All right.
Yeah,
Thanks
that's
for-
it. That's it. That's really it. Well,
It really is.
that's really. Will, thanks for ending it. That was great.
Yeah.
Caller, you want to say what?
Oh
Damn, I should
God.
have said that when I was on.
Hey, don't worry. We'll end it. Give us one last zinger.
Yeah, well, that a joke?
I gotta put my headphones back on.
Yeah, put your headphones back on.
Oh, I really thought we were ending it.
We're going to
I was letting-
we're going
I was-
skiing after this with
I
Paul.
was letting. I was
And we're
letting-
robbing a bank.
I'm the only one that's ready for anything. I'm the only one that has an excuse to dress like Anthony.
You're going hunting.
Yeah, but it's for Halloween.
What's Will doing?
I feel I'm underprepared.
No.
I wasn't prepared.
Oh, Will got his dog tags back.
Dog tags.
Do they actually have do they have your last name on it?
No. They don't.
Oh,
I started, but they're so thin, and I didn't want to ruin them because it was expensive and shit. They're expensive, like I'm bragging. It was so expensive and shit.
Do you
Stop
always
doing
have,
that.
Do you always have to chew and eat on the fucking mic?
It's a little unprofessional.
People don't.
Yeah,
like
it
that.
is. And he's rubbing your fucking facial hair. Hey,
That was
this was
Paul.
really fun. Thanks, Will, for coming on.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh no! I hope it was.
I thought
cool.
I thought you did great.
I appreciate that, man. I had reservations about coming on because, like, you
Yeah,
guys
we
clearly
know.
have a
We
guy-
know. We know when you didn't show up
We
the
called
first
you out
day.
last episode about this.
And because it was so loosely structured, I was like, well, fuck, man, I'm gonna fuck up the. I don't know. I'll have to watch it back, but I had fun though.
I'm gonna
Regardless of how
the
it
whole
goes,
the whole episode is gonna start with us, and then it's gonna be a slow zoom, a calculated zoom into till the end of Will,
Nice,
all the way to the end.
nice. Make sure you make him look good. You know.
Yeah, do some whatever.
Yeah,
filters
don't be a
that-
dick.
whatever the
Do you want
filters
like
the
a
kids
you want
are
like a
using.
theme song intro?
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, a special.
You want you want like what? something
Stop
classical?
chewing on the mic.
Yeah, seriously. God damn it.
We're gonna continue the rest of Chicago.
Sorry, it's
Cap Show without Kyle.
it's these delicious Boston baked beans.
Please, if they somehow see that and send us a lifetime supply or like a year supply, I would
Yeah.
be so
We're getting
happy.
sponsorship, baby.
Oh
Yeah.
God,
Yes,
I would
okay.
love it.
All right.
That and LaCroix. LaCroix wants to sponsor. I don't drink LaCroix. Paul's really into it.
Yeah.
If
And
anybody
these-
sees LaCroix, they want to
Yeah.
sponsor us.
Maybe these candles. I get a couple of these free candles.
The
That'd be
candles,
dope.
too.
Yeah, we'll send you home with some.
We
We'll
like
send you home with some.
candles. We like what are they called
We'll have
again?
the guys upstairs send us down some.
What are those called again?
What?
Those things that I
Boston
like.
baked.
Boston baked something.
Boston baked beans.
baked beans.
You just
You don't
said
even.
it.
Yeah, you just said it.
I forgot though.
Wow, you
Forgot.
goldfish. All right.
And LaCroix.
All right, that's been the guys. That's been the Cap Show.
Yeah,
thank you, Will,
you.
for coming in.
Thank you, Will.